What is up, Internet Land? Zekim's Prime, aka Zekim's Prime, here with another Transformers video review for you. And today, seek and ye shall find, or something like that, something of this nature. But yeah, I'm reviewing the core class Seekers, and there are 3 of them, so you can have like the full trio set. And yeah, they're not bad for core class figures. They're not bad. Of course, core class figures are like, you know, like smaller, cheaper alternative to bigger figures, and as smaller, cheaper alternatives, they're actually surprisingly decent. Except this guy who has the wrong fucking accessories. Just saying, just gonna throw that right out, right up front, so everybody knows, especially Hasbro, you gave him the wrong accessory. Like, if they wanted to throw this in, this like stupid little thing, what is it? I don't know. It's like a stupid little thing. Do you hold it like this? Like it's some sort of like electro taser, or like an Acme magnet thing? I don't know. Or do you hold it like this? Like it's some sort of a freaking like slingshot or whatnot? I don't know. Do you hold it like this? Like it's I don't know. It's for degaussing his hand or something. I don't know. This is the dumbest thing. He needed to come with freaking null rays like the other 2. Like, if they wanted to throw this in as an extra, that would have been okay. But at the very least, he needed to have null rays. He's naked without his null rays. He's just bare and unexposed and unarmed without his null rays. Like, the null rays are such an iconic part of the Seekers. You know, oh, hey, look, there's Starscream, and he's got, you know, blue feet and blue hands and gray and the red chest, and look, the like guns hanging off of his arms. There you go, null rays, you know? Like, without the null rays, are they even Seekers? We don't even know. But anyhow, as you can see, they are a little bit back heavy. I have a little bit of difficulty posing them, but if I take some care, they'll go out. They'll work out. Fucking null rays. Alright, now that I've got that out of my system, mostly out of my system, yeah, so here's the Seekers. We'll go on Starscream because he's the lightest looking of them. I can show off the surface sculpt the best. Pretty decent. It doesn't exactly reference the like Earthrise Starscream. Not the way I felt like the Soundwave and the Optimus Prime did. I never reviewed an Optimus Prime, did I? Anyhow, but yeah, it's really kind of nice. It's really kind of decent, you know. I think that Hasbro is really starting to fit into the right range of Greeble. Because you don't necessarily want it to be like animation accurate smooth, but you also don't want it to be like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a toy company that notoriously puts tons of Greebles on, and the only one that comes to my mind is Future, spelled with a W. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. But, anyhow, yeah, in terms of accessories, null rays, whatever the fuck this is. So, two of them are darling children who do everything right, and one of them just screws everything up. Sorry, Skywarp, you're a screw up. But yeah, these just attach with just like a little peg. I don't know what size millimeter that is. It's some sort of millimeter. I'd have to get my calipers out to know for sure. It is also a tapered peg, so the more you push it in, the tighter it gets, which is a good design, by the way. So, yeah. In terms of articulation, and again, all of these figures are the precisely same sculpt. And they have all the same posability. They have all the same details and features, except one of them doesn't come with null rays. Even though, like, you look at this figure. Okay, look at this. This is all molded in gray plastic. Like, this black is painted black. The red is painted red. The blue is painted blue. The blue is painted blue. This is all one color of plastic. This probably came off on one single runner, which means the null rays are part of that runner, which means somewhere in Vietnam where Hasbro makes these figures, there is a crate full of black null rays just sitting there not doing anything. There's a crate full of black null rays that they had some 6-year-old snip off of the runner and throw into a box instead of selling, so that they could give it this stupid thing instead. This is part of a thing with they had, I don't know, Rodimus had a part, and this guy had a part, and somebody else had a part, and you like take the parts, you like combine them together, and it makes the dumbest looking sword known to mankind. And yeah, I mean, that's the thing, you know. It wasn't a terrible idea. It really wasn't. It was, yeah. You collect the different figures and then you can like unlock some cooler, bigger weapon. I mean, I don't know if cooler is exactly the right word for it, but you know. So it was an all right idea, but just null rays, especially since we all know that they had null rays to begin with, and then somebody just threw them away. But anyhow, articulation-wise, their head is on a ball joint. It's for somebody with, you know, decently sized fingers. My fingers are average size. Don't criticize me. You can get in there and turn his head. Head will go all the way around. It is just on this. Well, no, it won't go all the way around. It'll only go side to side. But I mean, that's more than you need. So that's more than you need. That's not bad at all. Shoulders are on ball joints. They'll go, if we fold the wing out of the way, they'll go all the way around. And they'll go out for the full tree pose. Yeah. Elbows are on ball joints. But because of the way they are made, so you'll see here, like the elbow, like there's this like cut with that ball joint. If you bring this up, now that's overlapping and you don't get any swivel out of that. So like, if you bend his elbow 90 degrees, you'll get swivel, but if it's not bent 90 degrees, you get no swivel at all. So, that's the thing. No waist joint, which is fine given the way that it transforms and the size of this figure. We'll give it to them, I guess. Leg moves forward that much, moves backwards that much, moves goes out for, we'll give it the full Van Damme. Knee joint bends for almost 90 degrees of bend. They could have made that 90 degrees if they wanted to. You also get like a little bit of rotation on that hip joint. Technically, you can get rotation on this knee joint because it is a ball joint, but it's not much and it doesn't work out too well. But honestly, you get pretty much all you'd need for these little tiny figures off of that hip joint, so that's fine. Nothing at the ankle. You can flap his toe wings, I guess, if you really, really, really want to. But yeah, he's a seeker, and he does a pretty damn good job of it, actually. So let's get this guy transformed up. So what you want to do is you want to start with, I like to like fold his arms back, his wings back, and then just kind of like find a way to like get this. These fit together rather tightly. So, but yeah, you can take this and fold this down, fold this down like so, and then this whole thing will rotate around. And then you can just fold this back up into place so that that lines up, and so that this lines up, and you can leave his head like this, or you can just simply turn it around to like hide his face a little bit. you can fold his legs back. There is like a little there's a little tab here on the back of his leg. Let's get this folded out. This little tab will kind of grab onto this tab of plastic here. Just a little bit, just a smidge. Come on. Come on. And then, yeah, the legs will kind of tab together and fold into there. And then you can take these and fold them back down. And they'll kind of clip over the legs and kind of hide the legs. And then you can take this arm, rotate it 90 degrees, and then there's a little tab on the back of his arm that'll fit into a slot on the underside of the wing, and the null ray will fall off. I guess that's not a problem with Skywarp. And there you go. Starscream in his vehicle mode. Does it look like an F-15? No. Not really. Maybe like vaguely. Maybe if you like hold it really far away and like squint. Let me... Is this enough of a squint? I don't know. Yeah, if you... if you kind of squint at it, it kind of looks like an F-15. But you know what? It's a little figure. It's a little cheap discount figure, so like it's fine. And of course they all transform exactly the same way, which is 100% to be expected, because that's what you get into when you're getting Seekers. You're buying 3 figures that are precisely the same except for their coloration. And Hasbro knows it, you know it, I know it, everybody knows it, everybody knows it. Ask just anybody. You can even ask somebody on the street. If they say they don't know it, they're probably lying to you, because they secretly know it, and they don't want to let you know that they know, because they feel self-conscious about how they know, about what they know, about why they know. You know? And there. Oh, oh, this guy is a little happy about that. And since I know y'all love this transformation so much, let's do it one more time. Open. Hey, look, his null rays didn't fall off. Fun thing is, you look at this transformation at about this step here, and you're like, wow, there's the legs, and there's the, like, head, and that, like, crotch piece sticks out so flippin' much. And you're like, is that even gonna work out? Is that even gonna work out? The answer, of course, is that yes, it does work out, because then these fold over, and now it doesn't seem to stick out compared to the rest of the vehicle. It's just all like a big old chunk. But, you know, I don't think any Transformer has ever earned points for its aerodynamics. You know, they're more meant to excite the imagination and have a little airplane that you can swoosh around, as opposed to having an airplane that will pass a wind tunnel test. But I mean, I can deal with that. I've been playing with figures that don't pass a wind tunnel test forever. And we'll stick this right up here so that he can acme his way around things. But yeah, so there's your Seekers in jet mode, and they are jets, and they are Seekers. And they look alright. I like them. They're cute. They're fun. I'm sure somebody on the internet makes black null rays that they'll sell you for an exorbitant price. But that's all I've got to say about that. Thanks everybody for watching. You guys are fantastic. Everybody stay awesome and be good to each other. See ya.